All right, so let's change gears. Okay, I'm going to ask some questions. I told you in the group message, come with questions, right? We're going to have question and answer. And then I'm going to try to tell you where we are kind of as a team and where I see we need to go. And then a couple things that we need to do a little bit better. Okay? So let's open the floor. What do y'all got?
What we need to improve on.
Okay? So real quick, we need to improve on just our situational awareness whenever we go into something. Okay? Reggie, you were in there this morning. You weren't in there yet. Who was in the room? Dre, you were in the room. Guys were sitting in the back, right? So I'm going to tell you right now, if I'm a leader, I'm going to be the last person to sit down. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. When I say situational awareness, just having an idea of what you're looking at, right? Does that make sense? Okay? Because here's where we are as a team real quick. Right now, so last week we had some problems on Monday, right? We lit everybody up on Tuesday, okay? And now this week, I told them, like, ain't nothing changing. We're going to get better. This whole team going to get better every day, right? So right now, this week, what I'm seeing the first 2 days, everybody just has their head down grinding, right? All the overweight guys are grinding. Does that make sense to everybody? Is everybody else seeing the same thing, right? And so now instead of complaining, right, we ain't had nobody complain. And then the last thing I'll give you, everybody in this room got to handle their business well enough that you can look at other people and push them. Okay, because we haven't really started pushing as a group, total team-wise. Okay, does that make sense? Now we're supposed to get a new strength coach. I'm gonna tell you right now, that dude gonna come in here. He a fire-breathing dragon. Okay, you can laugh all you want, but I'm just telling you, like Jake, it ain't gonna be what you guys been used to. Okay, and now here's the deal, right? What do I want your response to be to me?
Let's go.
No, not yes, coach.
No, I said let's go.
Oh, let's go, 100%, right? Let's go. No, you good. Let's go, right? I'll tell you the story of my guy in college, man. They called him the devil.
No.
And I would be like, yo, why are you calling Phil Emery the devil? They were like, man, he kills us every day. I was like, yo, what do you want? You want to come in here and have it easy? Right? And they would be complaining. Like, we had 36 110s, and I'd be like, yo, screw you. I love this. I'm eating this because I'm going to be as good as I can be after this, right? Okay? But that's 90. That's 90 stuff. 110s, right? One of them 110s all day. Okay? But everybody got to understand that it's going to be a culture shock for you guys when he come in here. My point to you guys is, right, could that cause the team to fracture?
Dude's going to get uncomfortable.
Dude's going to get uncomfortable. What happens when they get uncomfortable? They tap out, and what else do they do? Right? They call their mamas, right? They go see the AD, they complain, right? But that's everybody in this room's job to stomp them into the ground when they say, I'm going to see the AD, man. It's too hard, right? That's the dude that you got to yoke up and be like, hey, bud, maybe you should just quit because we love this, right? You may throw up. You may throw up. Okay, you may throw up. You know what I'm saying? It may suck. But like, I know this, we're going to get better. Anyone argue that that's what we need? We don't need? Does anybody in here? Okay, so you guys got to, that's why I'm priming the pump a little bit. Go ahead, what you got? You could take a dude that's, remember what I said, we trying to work on that 80%, right? We're not worried about them body 10% dudes. They're not going to change. But that middle 80% can go a whole different direction. Right? So if you got a pack of dogs led by a sheep, right? All them dogs gonna act like sheep. But if you got a pack of dogs led by a lion, all that pack of dogs is gonna be lions. Does that make sense to you? So then you gotta ask yourself what you doing. Does that make sense? 100%, right? 100%. The whole team already defeats themselves, correct? That's exactly what we talking about, though. That's exactly why we got this crew right here having this conversation so that we can prevent them from doing that, right? Okay? So when that starts to happen, you got to get in their ear. I don't need you to yell at them, but you got to get in their ear. Hey, bud, I need you. Come on, man. Jamal Malone, right? Hey, when it get tough, he going to try to tap out. Hey, bud, I need you right now. I need you on this play. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? So listen, you heard me say this in the first talk. Our jobs as leaders is to look into the future and see problems, correct? and then take the appropriate action right now so those problems never even have a chance to manifest themselves. Why are we having this conversation today like we're having it? Because I know that we get a new strength coach. Okay. I know that the team is kind of in this period of growth where there's not a whole lot of noise coming out of them. Okay. And I know we're going to get ready to push again next week. Because how many days a week do we go this week? 3. How many days a week do we want to get to? 5. Okay. But we know it ain't going to happen overnight. Okay. Pretty soon we'll get to 5 days, and then we're going to get to 5 days. Go ahead. Here's the deal, man. And it's the truth. Like, if you are the grittiest team in America, right? Like, that's what he said, right? I want you to be the grittiest team, the most hustlingest team. No one can beat you, man. Like, that's the whole point of the whole thing, right? You heard him talking about holding people accountable, getting extra in, doing everything that we talk about in here. Now, that's the best speech that I've heard for a team to hear, period. Okay? Because you can sit here and talk about all this glamorous stuff. I need 5-star athletes. I need, 4-star running backs. I need guys running fat. End of the day, right? Give me 8 dudes that are thoroughly immersed in football, and I'll beat 80 all day. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing I love the most, like the grittiness, the hustle, just the general undertones of the whole conversation. It's 2019. This is the room and the demographic of social media, right? I can tweet out this picture of me working out, looking fly, knowing I did nothing. You know what I'm saying? But like hard work is hard to do. That's why the successful people do it. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, right? Like I could have won 3 state titles easily in wrestling. I was talented enough as a sophomore to win 3 state titles. But I had no idea what I needed to do to win a state title. Right? And then my senior year, I get lucky and I go wrestle at a program where they got a dude that wrestled on the world team, and he helped me. But I was working 5 times harder my senior year than I was my sophomore year, and I was just as talented my sophomore year. Right? That was the difference. Does that make sense? Right? Everybody understand that? So like my job as a coach is to help all of you be better leaders, be superstars in life, right? Be super successful when you leave here, but to help you not make the pitfalls that I've made as an athlete. Right? And I think it's awesome now because in 2019, we got all these resources called the internet and Google. Like you can listen to Kobe Bryant stuff, dog. Like Kobe Bryant, man, he going to the gym at 3 in the morning, going to the shoot around at 6, going back to the gym at 12, going back to the gym at 3. And then he laugh at you and say, yeah, I got 10 hours of practice in the day. You got 2 hours. I practice a whole week in one day. I'm a week better than you will ever be. He said, tomorrow I'm going to do it again. He said, a month from now, I'm a year better than you'll ever be. Think about that, right? But you got to be able to go practice that way for 2 hours like it's the only practice you got of the day. Now, is that some psychotic behavior? Yeah. But if you want to be really successful, dog, ain't none of them dudes stable. Right? Vernon Davis is a psychopath, dog. Like, I watch Vernon Davis. He go to practice, he go in the weight room for an hour and a half. Saturday mornings, he running for about 35, 40 minutes, hard sprints. Okay? Like, it's Vernon Davis.